Look alive, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are the MillyGOATS. This is episode 50, the old 50 burger. We put a 50 burger on ourselves, Butch P. What say you?
5-0. 5-0.
Been doing this for 50 episodes. It's wild. You have to excuse me. I've got dueling screens going on here. I figured out how to get a second monitor up in here. So I'm going to be looking off to the
piano.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's so much better having this whole screen to look at everybody and to look at the producing and all that stuff. So this is much better. It's July 30th, 2023. Tex will be coming to join us soon. And Javi, Javi is not with us tonight. Big news for Javi. Shout out Javi. Shout out Dylon.
Oh, nice.
Dylon with a big weekend. So the boys, the goats are rolling. Let us be the first to wish you and yours happy National Cheesecake Day. What a dessert. What a dessert.
Dude.
What a way to celebrate your 50th episode. Get yourself off a nice giant slice of cheesecake. We got Butch P. It is, you know what week it is?
Hey, football week?
Oh, put your F's up, dude.
Dude.
Put your F's up. Put your F's up one time.
It's like,
all right, football.
It's like our old your boy sign.
That's right.
Your boy.
Shout out App State for that one. Anything happened recently in football that you've heard of? Speaking of which,
are you alluding to the Josh Allen and Kirk Cousins thing?
No. Oh no.
Oh.
No. No, but we do have a picture of that. Man, I hope I wrote that down. If not, remind me. I was alluding to the Jonathan Taylor stuff.
Oh, yes.
And how in shambles
yeah.
the Colts are and the running backs. You know, the whole him and Jim Irsay. But anyways, we'll get into all that.
Dude.
Go ahead.
No, well, yeah. I'll wait.
All right.
The anticipation is there.
We'll get into that. Do not let me forget about the Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins when we get to football, because that is a hilarious picture that we have, that we saw on Twitter. We're trying to win the Millie, right? We play DraftKings. We draft right now. We're doing a lot of golf. We draft golf lineups. We put them in these contests. Pick 6 golfers, $50,000. Those of you who play DraftKings know. Those of you who do not play, it's daily fantasy. You pick players, 6 golfers right now. Plug them in your lineup. Boom, they compete. Booyah. So, and then we try to win money. Whoa. Special guest. Whoa.
What's up, boys?
Hey,
What's
dude.
up?
Happy National Cheesecake Day, 50 burger.
Hey, still on baby watch.
I know.
Not here yet.
We didn't allude to that, but we just said you had big news. So congrats again.
Big news is I kicked y'all's ass in both tournaments.
That's the only reason he wanted to sign in.
Yep. So I came in here to brag and gloat.
Oh man, yeah. We did not win the Millie, did we? Hey, let me tell you something.
Oh.
The 3M Lee Hodges, Oh Say Can You Lee, holy moly. I couldn't watch it because CBS apparently stopped running on DirecTV. DirecTV's falling apart. This tournament is like the John Deere, the Rocket Mortgage. It's just like, you'll see that when we get to the scumbags and stud bags of where the players were and the dudes that didn't show up, which there's a pattern to that. So it's all tough to predict. But hey, congrats to Lee Hodges. And I think, boys, confirm me or correct me if I'm wrong, preseason game Thursday, we're going to be on Circus Chat with the live group chat for a little while.
Yes, I'm going to make it happen.
Hey, that's, if you don't know what Circus Chat is, go to if you have an Apple phone. It sounds like I'm 50 years old. Get out the old Apple phone there get your iPhone, iPad, whatever. Go to the App Store, download Circus Chat, search our name, and you'll be able to watch us talk football and our nonsense throughout the first quarter of the preseason game on Thursday. So, all right, National Cheesecake Day. Depending on the recipe, it's either cream cheese or cottage cheese, which I did not know.
What?
Cottage cheese sounds terrible.
I think it's
Ugh.
cream cheese.
Yeah,
It's cream
I-
cheese to me.
dude, that's a debate in and of itself about. I don't like cottage cheese. Some people are like it's the greatest thing ever, but I don't. It's like curdled milk, so you can not put that in my cheesecake, please. One of the most
cottage cheese and oat milk fall in the same category.
no, oat milk is not curdled. Don't do that. Don't do that. One of the most common crusts used is a graham cracker crust, but other options include cookie crust, pastry, or sponge cake is a crust. Had no idea that was a thing. Tex, camo Tex, probably wearing his extra tough boots.
I didn't even see him.
Just a floating head out here looking like the Cheshire cat. Some cheesecakes are crustless. Have you ever heard of that? Isn't that flan? Isn't that just flan or pudding? So cheesecake's history.
Flan is like egg custard kind of stuff, right?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
I think you're right though.
Yeah.
The history, we look to ancient Greece. A form of the dessert comes up as a recipe served to athletes. This was an athlete's dessert way back in the day, fellas. So cheesecake,
Still
just
is.
like it is. You're right. What was the other one that we did? That was graham crackers. There you go. It has
Oh.
been found that the earliest attested mention of a cheesecake is by Greek physician Aegimus, who wrote a book on the art of making cheesecakes. Didn't know that. Here's all the different styles: New York, Pennsylvania Dutch style. Shout out Butch.
Yes.
Philadelphia style, farmer cheese cheesecake, country style cheesecake, lactose free cheesecake, cheesecake Cluties, whatever that is, Chicago style cheesecake, savory
That's the one with oat
cheesecake.
milk.
I didn't know there were all these. I
Factory
thought it was just
cheesecake.
one. Philly. Hey, cheesecake.
Factory cheesecake.
There you go. Cheesecake in your ice cream. How about that? So,
Cookout.
No,
Was
that's
the
not a
Cookout
milkshake.
400. That's
Not a milkshake. Oh, good. Yes, you're right. But that's not a milkshake.
hey,
Oh,
Hey,
we
still delicious regardless.
your
Hey.
dad jokes are usually cheesecake.
with sponge cake crust. All right. Anything on cheesecake? I mean, I think it's a
Yeah.
top tier dessert for sure. It's
a hidden talent of mine. I make cheesecake. Seriously,
Out of what?
dude,
didn't have that on the
I do
bingo
the
card.
bro.
I know we've
I
seen
swear,
it.
I've made a
No, we've
banana.
seen it.
Hey, oh yeah, you've seen it. Yeah. The Oreo cheesecake I've made the crust out of Oreos, grounded them up. That was pretty delish. And then the fan favorite is banana pudding
Oh,
cheesecake.
dude, you got to make that for our
the
first
crust
live
out of
stream
vanilla
together.
wafers. Oh, dude.
Yes. We're just going to
Baller.
sit there and eat
Baller
cheesecake whenever
status
we're
right
all
there.
together. Tex, your mic's muted. Tex is muted. Oh no.
I was
Technical
wondering why.
Technical difficulties.
Dude, his mic's in camo
I could
mode.
hear him going on a rant right now. He's shutting. He put his hand over the screen, folks. You can't see at home. Tex has his hand over the screen. He doesn't know what's going on. Can he hear us?
No, it's still muted.
Give us.
I knew something was wrong because I couldn't hear. Couldn't hear him breathing.
He can't figure out. There he goes.
Anyway, you're calling cheesecake a top flight dessert. Can you eat it on its own?
Yeah, you can.
For
What do you
dessert?
mean?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it by itself, or do you want to mix with something like
They made a whole
raspberries,
restaurant.
white chocolate? I know, but have you ever had just a plain cheesecake?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Do you eat
delicious.
just vanilla ice cream?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Known you for 30 some years. Never seen you eat plain vanilla ice cream.
I'm just saying.
Not if you're Christian Grey, man. Everything's vanilla.
If it's if it's so good, why do they put other stuff in it on a regular basis?
Oh, same thing as ice cream, dude. Sorry, I already proved your point wrong. I'm just saying. Hit the drawing board, pal. This is really weird.
The ice cream different. They also flavor the ice cream different.
Man, I learned something about ice cream the other day about how there's different levels to creaminess of whether you can call it soft serve or true ice cream. Like there's a whole science to it.
Or
Do
yogurt, like gelato and yogurt.
Yeah, and like what people call ice cream treats or something. Like it can't be called, or they call it soft serve. They can't call it ice cream. So like the Bills training camp, soft serve, because they can't call it ice cream.
Yeah, right, dude. Offensive fire.
They're making snow cream up there.
Yes. Don't drink the yellow snow.
I got something for y'all. For y'all.
Huge tip. Don't eat yellow snow.
So happy Cheesecake Day. Congrats to Lee Hodges. On the show, we have Salute Your Sports Sunday. We have Water Cooler Debate. We have the DFS Seggy, where we review all of our plays and such. We have the How Dare Yous. We've got slides for some of these. We have other relevant sports news. We have the Intersquad Dad-Kings Jamboree. That's the only reason J-Vi signed in. Football is back. Jonathan Taylor and Irsay at each other's throats, apparently. And then the camp hype videos, boys. It's out of control. You know it's fantasy football season and football's back when everybody's just showing like, look at this long, deep ball and no pads with nobody playing defense, dropping dimes in the bucket. I can't tell you how many Justin Fields throws we've seen like that.
If I see another clip about Anthony Richardson and how great he is.
The three hottest ones are Richardson, Justin Fields, and Sam Howell. Those are the three that have the most hype.
Everyone is great against air.
Dude, I could have made it. Yeah, right. Not carbon dioxide. I don't even know if that's true.
I'll tell you who's not great against air.
It's great. That's great in air, too.
Who
needs to convert that, bro?
I'll tell you somebody who's not great against air.
Astronauts. The moon.
Trey Lance.
Oh, yeah. We knew that, though.
They've only given him 4 passing reps because they can't trust him.
Can't play with him. Can't trust him. Justin Thomas, turns out he's not back. And then Eric Van Rooyen wear a Bluey shirt, I think, on Friday when he was playing in the tournament. Sean Payton and the Jets are at it. Chicken wings. We got a little chicken wing info for later. And then our 12U baseball team for the U.S. is an absolute wagon. And you cannot dispute that. We got some of that. UFC was pretty cool, apparently, too.
Yeah.
So let me try to navigate these screens because I can slide my mouse. Excuse me for being technologically an infant, basically, but I can slide my mouse from one screen to the other. It is wild. It is blowing my mind.
You know how to fix it if you flop the screens?
No, don't do that to me right now. I just figured out how to do this. Let me see if I can do this. Look at
this. just start adding something to the sheet that he'll read.
No, we don't need any curveballs here. If you type in switch your screen, click this button, I'll probably start doing it. So don't do that. All right, here we go. So salute your sports. Dude, it is. My mind is blown right now. All right, here we go. Yes. Shout out Mom. Cheesecake. Makes great cheesecake. Here we go. This is the Not Advice MillyGOATS PowerPoint presentation where we go into saluting our sports. So I'm going to click the page here. We got a couple of pictures here. Okay. If you're listening and not watching, there's a picture of just the world. And then there's a picture of Katie Ledecky. And so we're interested to hear what J-Vi and Butch have. But let's let Tex, you put up Katie Ledecky to salute, correct?
She just passed Michael Phelps as the most decorated swimmer ever. And then whenever she got up on the stand, she started singing the national anthem without any music. And I was like, well, She's my favorite swimmer.
Yes, we have to get uniforms to support her.
Yep.
We have to get her jersey.
Yes.
Right? Or we already have.
Yep.
No, that's the water polo ones. We have the water polo.
No, we have
men.
Michael. We have Michael Phelps's jersey. We don't have hers.
Yep. We got to get the singlet, the Katie Ledecky. We got to come up with a fan name. The Ledecky lads.
The Ledecs.
I'll go with that.
We're big Ledecs fans.
Lads de Ledecky. All right. Am I up next? I want to go next. I put the world. Okay. Here's why I put the world. Everybody. I'm saluting everyone in the world right now because we did it. As a collective unit, the world, we did it. We made it through. We made it through March, April, May, June, July. We did it. 5 months. We saw that we did it with the Stanley Cup. We did it with the NBA Finals. We did it with all the majors. Okay. We did it with watching, I don't know what else was it. I was watching women's football at one point. We did it. Okay. Golf. Thank you to all the other sports.
Ball.
So slam ball. Yes. The XFL. Come on. Beer snake. Thank you.
Though? You know what's great though?
What?
Is preseason football is about to start, so we get football back. But it's also the golf playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're coming up on the greatest month of all time, which that'll be a debate. But I'm saluting everyone, and I'm saluting football, and I'm saluting DraftKings specifically because, as everyone knows probably in this chat right now, the Week 1 DraftKings slate is up.
Yes, it is.
And prices are already up.
Prices?
Well, yeah.
Let's go, baby. Like, look.
Dude, you can start making your lineups now.
Football is here. We're going to do an NFL Top 100 at some point where we just list 100 random things that we love about football, but it's going to go from 1 to 100 to see if we can do it. So salute to everybody. Way to go, world, everyone. Football is back. We did it. And thank you to all the other sports. Javi.
I'll go. I apologize for not having a picture, but I was not planning on being on tonight. But I'm here.
I'm glad you're here.
How dare you?
And I'm still prepared notes-wise. So my salute, your sports, goes out to Jeremy Pruitt.
Nice.
He just got hired as a PE teacher at Alabama High School. He went from an SEC head football coach at Tennessee to a PE teacher at Alabama High School.
Oh, my gosh.
But props to him for not being too big to
take love of the game.
High school teaching job. That's a football guy.
He loves ball. That's all you can say about that.
That's a football guy.
He's like, you just put me anywhere near it, and I'll be there. That's awesome.
SEC head football coach to high school PE teacher.
Love it. He's gonna have a lot of free time on his hands. All right.
Makes just enough money to pay his taxes.
Hey, he's probably got a lot saved up there. Hopefully, maybe. Butch P, what's yours? What are you saluting?
I'm gonna stick it with golf there. Zach Blair.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure that guy has retained his tour card now. What did he end up finishing? Anybody know? But I know at one point all he needed was like a top 31.
I think it was in the top. I mean,
he was 13th at one time.
Yeah, I think it was top 15. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, there he is. 13 under.
13th.
7 under today.
Nice.
Yes.
Blair
the doors off of him one time. All right. Dude, you know what's funny is I almost put a picture of just a golf on there because I knew that's what yours was I knew it was gonna be. I had a feeling it was gonna be Zach Blair. I don't know why, but I did. Okay.
A lot of guys played themselves into contention for FedEx Cup, though.
Who'd you say it was? The other one?
Streelman and D. Woo.
D. Woo.
Streelman. They both got into the 80s. So if they play well next week, they'll be in the FedEx Cup.
You love to see that.
Hey, right here in Greensboro too.
That's right.
Hour north
know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
All
right. So there's your salute to sports. Now, let's do the water cooler debate. What do you say we get into that segment? We ready for that clip?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's hit it.
You serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Are you kidding me?
Woo! Water cooler debate. This is where we pick a topic. We pick the topic. We put the poll up on Twitter. People vote. They decide the winner. We rip the other one for the others for losing and being terrible, and we hang banners like this nice one back here in green. As you can see, episode since we won the Millie, it's 50. But 40 is the one that I won. I won one recently. I got to get the banner made up. Got to get it custom made. First, before we get into that, it's the dad joke. It's back. Here we go, boys. You know why podiatrists have a hard time getting their research published? It's all
put their foot in the door.
No, it's all footnotes.
Oh.
Come on, dude. That's
Hey.
maybe more of a medical joke that I normally put, but man, yes. I love that one. Anyways, okay.
I thought I had it.
Now,
there.
dude, you're on the right track. I got
I was
another
on the right
one,
foot.
too. Ah, you had your toes in the water. Come on. You know why people hate plantar fasciitis? Because it's their arch nemesis. Oh, geez, I gotta stop.
Hey,
oh, no.
you know who else has a tough time? Archie Manning Jr.
Oh, in your face, Tex. In your face. All right. Episode 49. Episode 49. Results.
Whatever.
What's the GOAT thing you wish you could make longer? Non-anatomical, you sickos. Non-anatomical. The winner of episode 49. Butch P with time in general. Second was me.
Hey, to
Yes.
commemorate it, your banner should just be a clock on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just hang a watch
I
back
have
there.
one.
Just hang a watch. Flavor
I have
Flav up
one.
here.
Yeah. Wait.
I
we
was
go.
second with what did I say? Saturday mornings.
There you go.
Tex
Hang
was
it. That's the
there
banner.
it is, the banner. Tex was third with Tailgates with the Boys, and we had another record, fellas. DY Dylon with the big
0%
goose egg. If you're
Oh,
watching Dylon, Encore the band, people don't want those longer. They want the concert stand. They don't want them to end in Minnesota, though. When T Swift's up there.
T Swift, they put it 2 days in there.
Oh, man. All right. I ran some other polls. I did an AFC versus NFC. I just said which one's better. AFC came out on top, 55%. That's baloney. That is baloney.
Right.
Y'all riding the Chiefs' coattails. It's a joke.
Yeah, right.
Look at
There's
all
not
these
a team-
quarterbacks we have.
Not a team close to the AFC.
Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. NFC's in the Super Bowl every year.
Hey, that's why we chant AFC at our games.
Yeah, dude. Just like the SEC. It just means more. Just means more. AFC, SEC. Who knows the difference? Music on a golf course, yes or no? That was another one I did. And it was split.
Oh, yeah.
Right down the middle. People said no. It was half and half. Pretty good amount of votes, too.
You know who said no? The guys that are playing from the tips. It shouldn't be.
The guys
No, it's also the guys who get out there and they're like, they're taking 15 minutes to set up their ball and then they scrub it in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guys that were like, I shot the round of my life last week. I was out here by myself. Those guys.
And shoots 102 when he's with you.
Yeah. Saying, I don't know what's wrong with me today.
I
Those
don't know
guys.
what's wrong with my clubs. I was flushing them on the range.
Yeah, I was dialed in the other day. You should have seen me. The other one was kid sandwich. What's the GOAT kid sandwich? Peanut butter and jelly and grilled cheese tied at 42%.
Hey, like that peanut butter and jelly that I sent you guys?
Oh, no.
Oh, bro.
Oh my gosh,
trying to figure out.
So why would you bring that up,
dude?
That one got me. That was good.
That was funny. There was a video, folks, of a lady who had never tried a PB&J. She went into the store and got peanut butter.
Not from this country.
Yeah, and she had heard all about PB&J, so she went and got a loaf of bread, wheat, PB&J or peanut butter, and then KY jelly, and put it on the sandwich, and then made this face. It was.
She called it Kai jelly. I got this Kai jelly.
Exactly.
It's organic.
And then your face as soon as you bit into it.
They took out all the preservatives.
Jelly in its purest form.
Hilarious.
Bet it went down.
No color added.
All right. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So that was all the other polls we did. Let me get up the holy cow. That was a great video. Here we go. We're going to share the question for this week. Tom Brady isn't available. Never forget. Don't forget that. Tom Brady not available for these water cooler debates that we like to do. So without further ado, here's the question this week for the water cooler debate. Man, this dueling, I feel like Charlie Daniels right now, playing the fiddle and the guitar at the same time.
Are you doing pianos right now?
Dude, I feel like it. DJ, hey, I'm Tommy Screens from the pitcher for the Pirates now from LSU. Tommy Two Screens. Here's the question. What is the GOAT holiday you would create in August? Do you know why we picked this month? Anybody?
Football's back.
It's the start of football season.
It's the only month without a holiday.
Exactly. Pull up your calendar in your phone, and there are 0 dots in August. 0. January, you've got New Year, Martin Luther King. February, Valentine's. March, St. Patty's. April, Easter. May, Memorial Day. June, Father's Day. July 4th, obviously. August, nothing. September, Labor Day. October, Halloween. November, Thanksgiving. December, Christmas. August has nothing. So we're going to take it upon ourselves to create a national holiday. Anybody have the Cal Yones to go? Just okay, Butch B with football day.
Football day. Hey,
football day.
Hey, back together weekend. That's what they called it this weekend.
Oh yeah, yep. Man, I put out a tweet about what's that guy who loves the Bills that's on NFL Network. He said he was talking to Aaron Rodgers. He said, "I'm not going to ask you directly about Sean Payton. I'm not going to get into that. I just want to know how you feel about Nathaniel Hackett and how he's doing." I'm like, that's this what? Like, come on, dude. You just asked him about the whole situation and just took Sean Payton's name out.
He was asking him without asking him though.
Oh, I know. I know. But anyways.
So he honored his word. He said he wasn't going to do it, and he didn't. He still asked him.
All right. So we've got football day from Butch P. That's the national holiday. All right. Tex, what's yours?
Well, I was going to go with National Nuclear Reduction Day because in 1991, USSR and the U.S. signed a pact on this day. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, no. And I was like, okay, what's another thing? In 908, the Arabs captured Thessalonica. Mm. So I was like, we could go National Arab Day. We could do that. Have everybody dress up in some turbans and some sheets and stuff.
I don't think that would go well.
Nope. And I was like, nope, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Okay. So I was like, you know what? What's the one thing that everybody's waiting for in August? And I was like, National Back to School Shopping Day. Everybody should get a day off of work and go shopping for clothes, school supplies, computers, whatever. Just everybody gets a Wednesday off of work. Everybody just goes and takes care of that all together.
That's a good idea.
Monday.
I like that. It's like Black Friday in August. Back Friday. Yes. All right. Here's mine. It's a pretty simple answer. We've got all the holidays for your mom, your dad. Parents' Day, we found out, was a couple of days ago, a week or two ago. What about the one for the boys or the sisters? How about Brothers' Day? How about we make that a national holiday? Celebrate hanging out with the boys, hanging out with the bros, hanging out with the sisses, hanging out with the girls, whatever.
Sisters from another mistus.
Exactly.
Hey, the siblings
Brothers
day,
or
national siblings. Take a sib.
Sibby long stockings, but National Brothers Day. That's what I'm going with. J-Vi. Actually, Brothers and Sisters Day.
I like it. What I was going to do was thinking like, what really starts in August? NFL football doesn't really start till September. College football doesn't really start until September, sometimes end of August. High school football starts in August. But Butch said football, so I won't go that route.
Oh,
Butch speaks in generalities. He just says
then
football.
I was thinking, we're about to have a kid. I'd like to have National Have a Kid Day. But that would take a lot of planning on everybody to have August. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little general, and I'm just going to go National Day Off Day.
Oh.
Everybody just gets a day off.
Right.
Because every other month has a day off.
Yep. I like that.
What's Labor Day then?
That's in September, buddy.
And have another day off.
Yeah, I mean, there's one in every month, just about.
Prime the day off.
Dude, Amazon Prime Day, national holiday.
That's July 2nd.
All right, so we've got Football Day, National Back to School Day, National Brothers Day or Sisters Day. And that's hanging out with the boys or sisters. And then we have National Just Day Off Day. Keep it consistent. So there you have it. Those are the holidays we would create. What's a holiday you would create? So we'll put this poll up on Twitter, and we want to hear what everybody has to say about this. Okay, I think that's everything for the water cooler debate, unless anybody has anything else to add. I don't think so. But now we get to get into a little bit of this golf tournament, a little bit of this DraftKings and DFS talk. So let's transition here. What do you say? Okay, here we go. This is the Fantasy and DraftKings DFS segment. This is where we summarize our DraftKings lineups via a 5-word or something along those lines headline. Or if I would have just done this, we played a lot of golf. We did a little NASCAR, Intersquad. But first, before we do that, let's give guys, speaking of guys, the GUYS is literally the hottest thing going in DraftKings and DFS fantasy right now. I mean, my goodness. 4 for 4 again this week. I think that's the second or third time we've done it. We're 27-36 on the year for guys, for the golfers up your sleeve, the GUYS. We put them out there. We tell you, play these dudes. They'll get across the cut line. They'll make the damn cut. Get your head at www.reo.live. 27-36. Booyah. That's 75%. The Frisbee guys, I can't remember. I don't think I had those pulled up. But anyways, those are the guys. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Did y'all see the Hardy shot where he wrapped his club around the tree like a Dad Blaine python?
Broke his club like he's rookie out there.
Looked like, that's a good story there. So we had that.
Rude awakening.
Yeah. Friday at the 3M was just, it was soul crushing for me at least, because Straka was humming. He was going. He was about to make a run. Delayed. He comes back. Double bogey immediately. All hope was lost, and you'll see why in my lineup here in a second. And then we had that dude with the mustache, I think from Australia, Daniel Gale. Did y'all see the highlight of his swing? He's got like a hitch in the giddy up back there, boys. It is
like Barkley.
Yeah, just about. It's weird, and apparently he can stripe the golf ball. And then the golfer and that mom caddy, they made the cut up there in their hometown. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
All right, Tex, what's your headline from this week?
2 out of 6 ain't bad, right? I didn't have a single lineup with more than that, so 2 out of 6 ain't bad.
2 out of 6
MMA
ain't bad.
lineup was cooking.
What?
Do what?
Your MMA lineup was cooking.
Oh
though.
yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. I was doing okay in that one.
Let him cook.
Yeah, he was one pick away from bringing it home.
Oh yeah. I was just missed it.
Mm.
That fight was over in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
Which one did you pick?
Kevin Holland and Chelsea or
Chiesa.
Yeah.
So you picked Chiesa.
Chiesa
You were
lost
playing
in the first round.
You were playing Chiesa, not checkers.
He hadn't fought in like a couple of years though.
I thought he was
a wrestler,
but I thought he
Holland
was.
doesn't wrestle.
That's what I was thinking. I always pick based on wrestling ability. Who's the best wrestler is usually who I go with.
Yeah.
Unless a dude's fighting like an elite striker, I just usually go with the best wrestler. That's
He was
usually how I do my picks.
He was one of those guys that benefited from Conor McGregor throwing that dolly or whatever he hand truck through the bus and he got cut or something. So he sued Conor and won like I don't know how much money. So and hasn't been fighting in a couple of years. So I don't know. I picked Holland, but I missed on another guy.
Yeah, that was a 2 for 6 lineup for me.
Who did I pick up? Ferguson.
Ferguson.
He's in a 6-fight losing streak.
ASAP Ferg.
Well, I was trying to be different, and different didn't pay off.
Hey, you ferged up, dude.
You're not 2 Chains.
Hey, you ain't 2 Chains.
No.
You're not different.
Hey, told her look back at it though.
Here's look back at your lineup because it's way in the back. Here's mine. Here's my headline from the weekend. Sitting on the Straka the Bay, watching my lineups roll away. Scumbag, dude. Scumbag. I thought he was going to do it. Delay killed me. We should have known, dude. We know better than this. We know better than this. We'll get to that in a minute, but sitting on the Straka the Bay.
Hey,
all right, J-Vi.
You let me down too. I had him in both lineups.
You're obsessing over Straka right now.
I was on him a while ago.
Phenomenal.
I know.
Who you need to be upset with is there's a new JT in town.
I told you that last week.
Yeah, but you still played the old JT.
I got that in the notes,
hey,
dude.
Old habits.
Lines
down. About him.
Hey, that new JT posterized you.
Dude.
Yeah.
He did this last year too, Poston did.
Hey. He went on mailman on you.
Hey, he went airmail on that last song. He went 10 cup is what he did.
Post Malone.
JT. J-Vi, what's your headline?
There's a new JT in town.
I like it. Butch. That's good, dude. That's good. I feel like I've heard that before. Butch, what's yours?
Oh man. I don't know if you know this, but there's a new JT in town.
Oh yes, I totally agree. It's probably JT Poston, right?
No,
all right,
Justin Timberlake. He brought 60 back.
Oh yes. I did hear trolls in the back of the truck today whenever the kids and I were doing stuff. Tex, do we have any fire flames this week?
Yeah.
No fire.
I'll be watching for the bringing it back during football.
Yep, football is whenever it was at its high, at its peak.
Yeah,
it was at its peak. You got a lot going on though, so I will say fire flames to the Bluey shirt. by Eric Van Rooyen, even though he ruined everybody's lineups.
Sure did.
Shout out Eric, Patriot Sports. Okay. Here's our best and the worst from the 3M Open. The guys, we told you before, they were 4 for 4. The won't miss the cut in a million years guy. SY no. I thought you should know. Butch?
No.
No.
Put it on the board. Yes.
No. Dano. Oh, geez. He was 2 under for the tournament. He did make the cut at 6,100. Beautiful. Just beautiful. The model was not wrong there. All the models were great this week. Butch P, Finau, holy moly. You had it nailed. Anything to say on that?
Should have played him.
Did you
Hey, I didn't get a chance to
play it?
I saw
You
a
can
quote
thank
by
me
him.
for now, or you can thank me later.
Hey, I saw a quote by him, and he was going to be one of my Frisbee guys because it was the Finau countdown. And he said that before this tournament, he said, I don't belong in the Ryder Cup right now, but there's still a month to play, and he's going to turn it on.
I like that.
So I was picking him for that reason.
Go even deeper. Tony, Butch's model, the Tiger, he's trying to earn his stripes, his pinstripes, pin-seeking stripes.
He's just
Tony.
orange right now. Needs to get
Yes.
his stripes.
He looks
So
like
he
a
plays
baby.
for Tennessee.
He looks like a baby fox right now. Just wait.
Hey,
Okay.
orange is going to be the new black.
Orange is the new back.
The new back.
Yeah. All right, back 9, Tony Finau.
Back straps.
All right, Tex. Tex is Seymour Putts Greensmaster guy. Emilio! 14 under for the tournament. Beautiful. Anything to say about that?
I mean, I called it.
You sure did.
He's going to be, first off, stayed out of the right side. That's where all the water was. Second off, his approach from the fringe, unreal. And third of all, he was drilling putts. Called it.
Yep.
All those things.
You busted out the Grillo and served yourself up some nice chops all over the pudding. Yeah, some
nice
kebabs.
skewers.
All right, J-Vi Hoagie with a 12 under finish.
Yeah, man. Hoagies and grinders. Hoagies and grinded that score out.
That's a Hoagie tournament right there. The 3M. Yeah. And then Dylon, he went Keith Mitchell, and he was right, 16 under. What? Dude. Mine was the worst, but my guy was 6,100, so I just wanted him to make the cut. But we had a 15 under, a 14 under, a 12 under, and a 16 under. Not bad. Not bad.
Dialed in, boys.
Hey, at this tournament, yes, I trusted JT. That was a disaster. And you on Saturday, dude, flamethrower out there. Flamethrower. Good gosh. I think he had 8 birdies through 11 holes at one point. He was absolutely dialed in. Not to be outdone was Bo Hostler, who had 8 in a row today. 8 birdies. And then
he's
shout out
Michael Block guy.
Who? Hostler?
Yeah. Him and Michael Hott are the same. He's at Michael Block's club.
All right, then. They made a little contact high there. He's riding the high. Shout out to Zach Blair, like Butch said, and Justin Lauer. I keep playing Justin Lauer, and he keeps delivering. Dude is playing some good golf right now. I love to see it. And then JT Poston on 18 cost himself probably about $250,000 going for that shot. And he said he quoted him something along the lines of, "I'm playing to win, and I'd hit it 10 out of 10 times again if I could." And I'm like,
play to win the game.
Tell him. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Congrats to Lee Hodges, Sonic the Hedge, Hodges Hog. Good for him. I think that was his maiden win too. So I think he went wire to wire. He was absolutely dialed in. So
yeah,
SEC baby.
Is he?
Alabama.
Yep.
Oh, you would. Okay. Here we go. Let's take a look at the our best and worst from these lineups. I did get some screenshots. It does have my lineup in it about 16 times, but who cares? So let's put these up on the screen and let's see what you have to say for yourselves, fellas. I already told you what mine was. I'm going to run right down through it. So, folks, we're going to put up some lineups onto the screen here. If you're watching at home, here they come. Booyah. Here's what we did. Some of our best lineups from the weekend. Mine with a total of 453.5, which cashed. Poston played him. He was absolutely on fire. Lashley, yep. You, Butch P, gave me some good advice on that, so I believed him, and he delivered. And then I went back to Defoe. He did Defoe me once, but I came back. He's been rising. He's been rising on my big board. Big board, okay? Ludwig Aberg was 3 over the last 2 days. It was terrible. And then Sepp Straka missed the cut in just brutal fashion. Absolutely brutal fashion. Should have known better. Should have known better. All right.
Did Straka make the cut?
No.
Oh.
He was on a heater. He was on a heater.
You've said it about 4 times. I got it.
He was the best MC on the mic.
Yeah. He was playing deep cuts because he couldn't make the regular cut. All right, J-Vi, you got yours?
Yeah, I'll go with mine because I won the Wodamaker, both of them, because we have to do 2 now because Dylon wants in. He can't win on American soil with a tournament that people actually play in.
Oh,
so,
he's a Lynx player. He's a Lynx player.
Right.
Yeah,
Dylon's a Lynx player.
I won this. My best player, Bo Hostler. I went to the Whale. Michael Block, Bo Hostler, 97.50 points. I went back to Cam Davis, too. I had a feeling about him. 92 points. Stayed true with my Jaeger bombs, 83 points. Who killed me, though? Gary Woodland.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
29 points. He killed me. And then who else killed me? But he killed me. But I have a stat for you. Lucas Glover.
Yep.
He missed the cut. But, big but, he still didn't shoot over par. So his streak is still alive.
Of under par? Holy moly. It was under 70, but yeah.
He shot even and -3. So his streak is still alive. But he didn't make the cut, so he killed me. But you know the big surprise? And you're not going to put him that low and me not play him.
Ooh.
Brent Schnittker, 76 points.
Yes. He was leading, wasn't he? Wasn't he in first at one point?
I think he was T2. All right, he was leading after day 1. He was leading after day 1. He went -7 day 1.
Yes, dude.
He had his weekend +1, +3. So he got tired. He got tired. Old man got tired.
He made the next slide, dude.
No, today I saw he was at +6 at one point.
Well, he fought back to +3.
So he fought back. So
you know what happened to him? You know what happened to him? He had sternum problems.
Oh.
His sternum, yeah, and he had an experimental surgery performed to fix his sternal issues. I don't know which part of the sternum, whether it was like down at the bottom at the xiphoid or up at the SC joint. I don't know, but I'm not sure.
But still, I mean, you're rotating. You're doing a lot of things with your chest.
It's ribs. You're talking about all the rib attachments up at your thoracic spine, dude.
Yeah, if you've ever hurt one of those things hurt too. I strained my oblique muscle. I couldn't move for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, your sternum's like what anchors everything on the front, just like your vertebrae do on the back.
I still played, though, because I'm a football guy.
You're swinging a golf club, though, 700 times. All right. Hey, who plays football like this? What are you, rowing a canoe there?
Kicking.
What do you play for Minnesota? You rowing the boat up there, PJ Fleck?
Rugby kick, dude.
Oh, geez. Are you the third base coach, Don Zimmer, running out to the mound?
After Pedro, dude.
All right, Tex, what about you?
I mean, I listed off the guys that hurt me the most. Hubbard, Glover, Mike Kim, really let me down. Straka, also big letdown. Woodland, Fox. That's all I
The
got.
list goes on.
That's it. That's all I got.
There's no more room on the dock.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
good call.
only three guys who really performed for me: Rye, Jaeger, Higo.
Higo's a lefty, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Higo's a lefty. He's a South African, isn't he?
Yes,
Mm.
also
Another-
correct.
Another
Garrett
shrimp on the Barbie.
on the Bobby.
Bobby.
That's the new Bobby movie.
I was watching the Little League World Series, the girls softball the other day, and some girl, her favorite cartoon was King of the Hill. Guess where she was from? It was Tennessee. I was like, wow.
Damn it, Bobby! I told you
Yeah.
to stop playing them video games, and that there looks like a video game. Video game.
Vidya with a
Video
J.
game.
All right, Butch, what was your
Vidya.
worst or best?
Oh man, I don't know what I can't even hardly read that, but who's on there?
It's all yours was Sung J M, Griot, Rye, Glover, Eckroat, whoo, and Ryan Armour.
Oh yeah. Dude, that cut
That
line
looked like
going
a
to
terrible
that cut line going to -4 really crushed a lot of
Yes.
people. I mean, I think you
Yes.
had Adam Hadwin in that mix too, at
Yeah.
-3. Glover, Armour. Dang.
Sorry,
So,
dude.
there
Sucks
you
to
go.
suck.
Amore.
And then Ekro,
Amore, hey, that's Amore.
I was tossing between him and Geem, and I went Ekro.
How'd that turn out?
They both were +3 after day one, right?
Dude.
Well, Geem
it
goes
was
-8 on day 2 and makes the cut.
Jeez. Big game.
That was a
Hey.
gimme.
That was a Geem.
Oh, gimme in a
Gimme.
bottle.
Oh,
All right,
I didn't
okay.
see it. I didn't make a wish.
Put it on a shirt.
put it on a shirt. Gimme in a bottle. That's a gimme. Okay, stud bags, scumbags, coming at you right now. Here we go. I put the lineup or the contest I played in, the lineup winner on there too, so people can see that when we read it off. But your scumbags and your stud bags. Scumbags, we start with those. DraftKings, put them into 3 categories. The pricing of 8,500 and above. If you scored 30 and below or somewhere around there, you're a scumbag. If you 7,500, 8,500, same thing. 7,400 and below. Let's look at this list here at the top, fellas. We've got and the first number you see beside their name was their price. Look at this list that scored 30 and below. That's like almost everybody above 8,500. Cam Young, the highest price guy at 18%, 34 points. Sungjae Eam, 31 points. Straka, I don't need to go down that road again, 32.5. Justin Thomas. Right, we're going to have to stop calling him JT. We're going to have to start putting Thomas on there.
Yeah. He's Justin Thomas.
Yeah, I put Poston, but I think the torch has passed. For now, I'm not saying he can't get back. 37.5 points. G-Dub, Gary Woodland, 29 points. Hadwin, there you go, Butch, 33. And Thiegs is on a new streak right now. This dude's missing cuts left and right. It's a real shame.
Look at the percentage of all those guys.
Oh, dude. Straka, 24%. If I'd have known that before, I would have just not played him for that reason. And there's a reason, I guess. Luke Combs, shout out. Anything from those other than some of the percentages?
It's a lot of guys that played last week. Like, you had to know
Played
they
well.
were going to struggle. Well, yeah, but that was in England. The travel.
True.
I don't know. I tried to play. Most of my guys, I feel like, didn't play last week. They played in America, at least.
Good call. Butch, anything from that, Tex?
Should have thrown a Diggs route. Long fade.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody's on Diggs now.
Studs, 95 points.
Last episode.
Studs, 95 points and above. Finau, 104. And then Keith Mitchell, 110. low ownership on Keith Mitchell. 7,500 and above guys. Hubbard, our sweet prince. Man, he was almost there. He almost had it. Glover, he let us down.
Sweet prince.
Fox. Eckroat and Hogarth. Look at those ownerships right there. Eckroat was a killer. Then the studs, Poston absolutely went off, and then the Hostler. And then this is where it gets really fun. The 7,400 scumbags, Reeve, Sig, Sam Bennett, Will Gordon played him. That was a mistake. Mike Kim, Kazire, little John Mayer there, edge of Kazire. And then Robbie Shelton. Go back to Austin. And then the studs. Sneeds, I put him right there at the top, dude. Put him right there at the top. Man deserves his due. Less than 1%. Look at all these dudes less than 1% or around 1%.
Hey, that was me.
It's probably the biggest list of stuff we've had at that level.
Yes.
All year.
Yes. I could have kept.
Other than Rory at the Scottish Open, almost every winner has been coming out of that 7,000 range.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's like you look at all those guys, like Butch says, was saying, like the guys at the top that are priced up there, like they're normally the 7,000 guys. So it's like just because they're priced more, can you trust them more? No.
Yeah.
Not in a tournament like this.
You look at that list.
JT better be 7,000 next tournament.
Start from the bottom of my whole team here.
If Justin Thomas is 7,000 at the Wyndham, I'll play him.
Ooh,
I'm not playing him if he's
all
not.
Right. You heard it here, folks. And then Baddeley, yes, dude. Billy Horschel. Look at all those guys.
Grew back out his beard.
Hey, worked for him. And then we've got the 75K birdie lineup winner here. You can see it right there on your screen. This was a 653.5 points. It had Finau, Mitchell, Poston, Hodges, B-Woo, and then Hardy, the old boomerang Python Cobra Club, where he wrapped around on a tree. Mm-hmm. So, but there you go. I think I messed up the points and the percentages there on some of those. Yeah, but a lot, there were six.
Yeah, you flipped them.
Yeah, I did. Whoops.
152.5%.
Too many screens. Yeah, Hodges was way over owned there, 150%. Unbelievable. People were playing him in NASCAR lineups. Oh, jeez.
So, all right. The Millie, I'm gonna say, had 25 more points than that. It had 678, and they had Finau, Mitchell, Poston, Hodges is the same, of course, but then they had Higo, and who does not say Hoagie. Yes, so that was the difference there, where your guy had
Hoagies and grinders. Yes, dude.
Had B-Woo and Hardy.
But look at that, dude. 7,000 and 8,000 dominated that thing. It's a good lineup. But we're learning. I mean, that's the way those tournaments go. I mean, we keep making the same. It's like I got to get all those top guys in there. I tried not to do it this time, but then we go to Wyndham next week. Hey, home field, boys. Home field. Last kind of hoorah. Well, not really. We're going to keep playing golf until football starts.
I know. I was supposed to work, but I'm not doing it anymore.
We're going to have boots on the ground, Butch B?
No.
Okay. Wyndham. But that's in Greensboro. So we're going to have the a head up on those. All right. Let's get out of those. So there's your review from the 3M. Some good. If you look at that list, we played it. We had a lot of those. Like 3 of those guys were almost on the guys list. 2 or 3 of those guys. So we almost had it. All right. Let's move into Shavai. You got it queued up for the little how dare you here? Let's get into that. Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you, sir? You're gross. How dare you?
How dare you? Say it with us, folks. Let us know your how dare yous. Real and Neat Outfitters. This segment's brought to you by them. You can find this awesome hat, the new shirts we put up on Twitter. We're going to be doing more of those throughout football. We got some great ideas for that. But you can get this hat, www.raeo.live. Promo code GOES. Spend $60, get free shipping and 10% off your order at checkout at Real and Neat Outfitters. Our passionate family, salty air and smiles, coastal flair, Carolina roots. Make our designs as original as every time I said Straka in the last segment. So, how dare you? I'm going first. I want this.
Oh.
Give me that smoke. Let me get the screen up here because I want people to see. And I put one picture up there just because I'm predicting the future here, folks. So let's get this screen up here. We're going to do the how dare yous. We're going to have pictures. I will explain to you what those pictures are. The how dare yous are things that just our version of grind your gears. Here we go. How dare yous coming up on your screen now. Boom. Right there. I'm first. Look at this scumbag, Micah Parsons. How dare you? How dare you? Let me finish, Butch.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys star pass rusher Micah Parsons believes that Dallas is the top team in the NFC. Quote, I think we are the top team in the NFC. No one can beat you except yourself. Nobody even knows what that means. That's what I just added. We did not lose Javon Hargrave and then draft somebody. We have everybody across the board. You are not the best team in the NFC. You have not won diddly poo. You didn't win your division. You got smoked in a playoff game by a seventh-round quarterback. Your QB led the league in interceptions in less games than anybody else played. You are not the team to beat in the NFC. How dare you go back, play the game, win your division first, do anything relevant in football before you say you're the team to beat in the NFC. How dare you, him, Cowboys Nation, everybody on this team, I don't care who you are not the best team in the NFC. How dare you? Whatever you two want to say, let's just, Butch P and Tex are Cowboys fans. Go ahead. And go ahead, J-Vi. You go first. Let's let these jabronis sit here.
I want to add on.
Go ahead.
I'm going to flip it to the offensive side of the ball.
Do it.
But how dare you again to Dak Prescott? Because after clips have appeared from training camp of him throwing multiple interceptions,
wow,
he has doubled down on his quote and is guaranteeing that he won't throw
he
more
did a
than
guarantee?
10. He guaranteed. How dare you, Dak?
How dare the whole Cowboys organization? You have not done anything at all to warrant saying you're the best team in the NFC.
Hey,
Nothing.
Let's revisit too that Tex said that if Jerry Jones sells a team, they should change the name from the Cowboys.
And y'all don't even have a running back.
Yes,
go
we
ahead.
do.
Let's go. What do you have to say for yourselves? How are you going to defend him from saying you're the best team in the NFC? Have you felt that as fans over the past
decade?
Quote
again. Read the quote again.
Let me read the quote one more time. I think we are the top team in the NFC. No one can beat you except yourself. We didn't lose Javon Hargrave and then draft somebody. We have everybody across the board.
There you go. So what's wrong with that? Other than the fact that you're not a Cowboys fan.
They're not the best team in the NFC.
You lost your running back and center. Going to the Patriots.
You are not the best team in the NFC. What merit? He should be saying we're just going to keep working harder and let's just go to work.
It's like Vanderbilt saying they're the best team in the SEC.
No, that is not even close to being the same.
What do you have to say about that, Tex?
But hey, AK did say the SEC and the NFC. Who knows the difference?
No, I said the AFC.
Yeah, AFC's better than the NFC.
I just gotta say, how dare you to both of you?
Okay, go ahead.
How are you going to hate on a man for having some swagger about his
Exactly.
team in the offseason? Especially coming from a team that's got no quarterback and another team that doesn't have a good running back.
Oh,
Hey.
And a wide receiver that just said we're back to the drawing board. Last year was our shot. So
Hey,
how dare
have you seen clips on 7
How
on 7?
dare you? I'm just saying, have you seen clips
We got a running back.
of Diggs?
Have you seen the stats between Josh Allen and Kirk Cousins?
oh,
Hey.
I've got them right here. Let me pull them up.
Have you seen the most running backs or most active touchdowns rushing in the NFL? Active players, 2 on the Bills.
Tell us about the Madden stats too.
Yeah, there you go.
How many billion yards does Josh Allen have in Madden again?
So you're not defending your guy. You're just trying to break us down. Okay, you're not defending him.
My guy. I'm saying,
your guy.
How dare you come at a guy for having swagger? I just defended him.
I've seen them. They have no swagger.
And then I turned it on.
They have no swagger.
Michael
no
Parsons
swagger.
don't have no swag.
They have no swagger. The swagger meter is empty.
Gilmore doesn't have no swag.
No, they lose all the time when it matters.
Gilmore might have had swag when he was.
It's not true.
20.
They lose all the time.
38.
Yeah, but
that's my.
Hey, Eric Scott Jr. is coming up, and Gilmore's there. Obviously, in the later part of his career,
hey, dude,
to keep grooming Trayvon Diggs.
Okay,
the better Diggs in the family, and
Cowboys and Jets,
especially on the defense side of the ball.
Cowboys and Jets preseason Super Bowl matchup. They're fighting for who's the Super Bowl champs of the preseason of the offseason.
Did y'all see that viral clip of that Make-A-Wish kid running the ball at Cowboys camp?
No. Did you?
The running back y'all drafted, he's like 4'8", 230.
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad works in.
He looks like that bread. He looks like that turtle that's on the screen there. That bread turtle. All right, I'm done with. Let's move on. Who's up next? Who wants to go next? Who's how dare you's in the whole?
I've already went through and did mine. I was in defense.
Okay, so that's why I put the Bills up there. Because I knew Texas was going to go with the Bills some form or fashion.
Who's bread turtle?
Butch said put some bread up there for how dare you. So I found that cool picture of a bread turtle.
So basically, my how dare you is I made some chicken salad over the weekend. Delicious,
mayonnaise?
by the way. Yeah.
Ugh, gross. How dare you?
But so I'll go in and get my bread out. I noticed like I'm the only one that ate the bread. I have 3 pieces left. So I was able to make one sandwich, but I was like, how dare you, bread manufacturers, to short me as a piece of bread. which turns back to the Bills and the Niners because you're not going to pan out. Because bread in Spanish is pan.
Dude, you should have made a Big Mac chicken salad. Triple deck that thing.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done. Hey, that turtle bread is for the upcoming movie, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, looking all soft and bubbly. All right, J-Vi, do you have one?
Oh, hey, you muted yourself.
Muted. J-Vi's muted.
Look at his reaction. He's like, wait a second. Scramble.
Got me.
There you go.
There you go.
That cut.
There you go.
I don't know if my how dare you goes out to one person or one organization or one professional league, but Messi is now playing in the MLS, killing it. Scored 2 goals in his next game after scoring the game-winning goal. But he's threatening to not play any teams that play on artificial turf.
Oh.
So if he goes to Atlanta, he's not playing against the Atlanta United. He's not going to play against the Charlotte Football Club.
Whoa.
He's not going to play on any teams that have artificial turf. And the MLS is telling them that he's not going to play unless they put natural grass down. So these teams are fighting back. Conflict of interest. So I don't know if it's a how dare you to MLS or Messi, but hey,
dude,
you got to play on what the field is, dude.
So what's the point of not playing on the turf?
He doesn't normally play on it. He's worried about getting hurt. I mean, same thing the NFL guys are worried about. I mean, they complain about playing on artificial turf.
It's under siege right now. Is that what blew my knee out? Was artificial turf?
You're an OG.
Dang, man. Should I sue artificial turf? Should I open up an investigation?
Hey, if you got the bankroll to make that happen.
Cost me from going pro, probably. How dare you, artificial turf? Okay. There's the how dare yous. If you have how dare yous, tell us about them on Twitter. Do it. We'd love to hear them. I might just put a question up to just be like, how dare you? Ron Burgundy style. You just see what happens. Sound off in the comments. All right. Close that out. Screen's going away. Other relevant sports news. NFL's up first. We got a lot to get to here. First, I want to get to this Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins comparison. 70 games. Allen has 77. Cousins has 80. AV. I don't know what that means. 74, Josh Allen. 66, Kirk Cousins. Completion percentage. Josh Allen, 62.5. Kirk Cousins, 67.8. Passing yards, 1,800, 397 for Allen. Almost 21,000 for Kirk Cousins. Passing yards per game, Cousins has that. 261.7 to Josh Allen's 238.9. Touchdowns, 138 for Josh Allen. Kirk Cousins has 153. Interceptions, 60 for Josh Allen. 50 for Kirk Cousins. QB rating, 92 for Josh Allen. 100.9 for Cousins. This is all since 2018.
I like it.
Those are facts. I'm not bashing on anyone. I'm just presenting information to Bills fans who happen to be on the show. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I'll start
Our
out
mom is letting us have it too, by the way.
I'll start out by saying this. Josh Allen got drafted in 2018. So you're counting his first 2 years of getting adjusted to the NFL and that. So I'd love to see what it is the past 3 years and how they compare.
Oh, you want to change the data points? Okay.
Stack the deck.
I want to change the data. I only want to pick. Actually, we only want to do games where Josh Allen played well.
Right.
Not that. I'm just saying. Kirk Cousins has
cherry picking
a 6-year adjustment on him.
Yeah, but Kirk Cousins had a lot of different offensive coordinators and coaches within that time period. So every time he was a rookie,
Josh Allen is on his 4th offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying they're both kind of similar. I'm not saying anything. I'm just presenting that. You're the one getting mad.
All I do is break your model and you get upset.
I was presenting data. That's just facts. That's all that was.
Right.
I'm just we have a
it's also a fact that your top 3 drafted quarterback is only thrown 4 passes this offseason.
I don't care about that. I never once did I celebrate the pick of Trey Lance.
Right,
I was more excited about Brock Purdy, and I was right.
You didn't even know who Brock Purdy was until Game 7 of this year.
No, that's baloney. I watch more football than that.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
I got witnesses.
I think I have the text that said, "Who's this guy?"
No, not even close. There's a football watching safe haven that knows that we watched Brock Purdy in the preseason, and we watched him at Iowa State multiple years. So nope. Y'all get mad. Niners are just sitting back here, just loading up even
have
more.
A quarterback.
Good.
They don't.
We don't need
healthy.
one. We're in the NFC Championship with a running back there.
Okay. All right.
Hey, QB1.
Dude,
CMC.
Your best option is your guy, your wide receiver guy, Debo Samuel. Yeah, just throw him at quarterback, man. That dude's such an athlete.
All right, Burrow, Ramsey, And Garrett Wilson all hurt on Thursday at camp. That Burrow injury's got some people. He strained his calf. They did a
First of all,
allegedly.
couple things there. Why was he even practicing when he had his calf wrapped up?
Good point. Good point.
Second of all, you know what was released Thursday morning or Wednesday night?
What?
An interview he did with Barstool.
Oh, come on the show, Burrow. Come on the show.
So you're saying
coulda
there's a
asked-
curse? Wait a minute. You're saying there's a curse?
Is that like the Madden cover?
Just saying, remember, with golf, the guys that do Barstool with golf, they don't play well.
That's a good point. Oh, we got a comment from the crowd. Cousins always finds a way to lose. Sounds like a Bills fan. Sounds like a Bills fan just chimed in there.
Yep. Big time.
Well,
I
no,
don't know who that is.
no, they're right about that. I mean,
I'll tell you who found a way to lose against Kirk Cousins this year was the Bills.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, that
The
was
worst game.
Hey, head to
That
head.
was-
Cousins has the advantage.
That was a turning point in our season. If we would have won that game, we'd have had home field advantage in the playoffs.
oh, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
We still would have lost in the playoffs. We were struggling at the end of the season.
And then Jalen Ramsey had a torn meniscus that they repaired. And for people who don't know about torn meniscus repairs and what that entails, he is going to be non-weight bearing and in an immobilizer brace for at least 4 weeks. Now, a professional athlete that has everything at their disposal, they have a little better chance to get back. But a meniscus repair is the worst of that. I don't know if it was medial or lateral or where it was at exactly, what type of meniscus tear, but he's going to be out for, what is it, August? He's probably going to be out to minimum December.
Yeah, but a guy like that, he needs to have like confidence in his knees and the ability to make changes of direction quick because of how he plays.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we'll see if he ever comes back to be the same type of guy he was a few years back.
Right. But there's no threats in wide receiver in the AFC East anyway, so. And Garrett Wilson, I'm not really sure what he limped off. I think it was an ankle. Jared Goff was ranked higher than Lamar Jackson in the NFL Top 100. That's hilarious. I think Jackson was like 72, and Goff was like 66 somehow. And then we've got all the hype videos, ladies and gentlemen, deep balls, all this stuff. Everybody's running to wild conclusions. And there's one in particular, Mac Hollins. I don't know if you guys saw this. He looks like Derrick Henry at wide receiver. I'm not even kidding, dude. He is enormous. And then he had a quote that says, I don't know why people eat with utensils. God gave you 2 hands. Use them.
What's he, chicken wings all day?
He's a wide receiver for the Falcons now. He was with the Raiders, I think, last year. But I'm just telling you, watch out for Mac Hollins.
Yeah, he went to North Carolina, UNC guy.
So you remember he had some big games last year in DraftKings.
Yes.
So, hey,
yeah,
did y'all?
Renfro was out.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Did y'all see the Rams' new shirt? Here's what it says. Mentally and physically tough players who play smart and love to compete. That's what it says all on the back of their shirt. It takes up the entire back of the shirt. Usually it's like the ceiling is the standard, or on to Cincinnati. And Sean McVay came up with like a paragraph shirt slogan, which is
so it's not an acronym for anything.
No, it's MAPTPWPSALTC. Everybody's saying it. we gotta start incorporating Tex. You need to get that for your Tex, football's back, is it not?
Oh, it's very back. It's back.
Little Friday Night Lights this last week, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, a little football combine for the little kids.
Did you smell it? Did you just breathe in the air?
We were just out there walking around the old high school field.
Were you just going like this?
Looking at the grass. The grass was
breathing in your mic?
The grass.
Did you get chill?
The grass was fresh cut. It had fast track out there, natural.
Ooh,
the lights were on. The sun was setting. Nice
Did you
breeze
just
in the
want to
air.
rip the bottom of your shirt off and
You were hearing
pull out
whistles.
the shimmy?
Oh yeah, dude.
Did
I
you
was
put
ready.
your hands on your hips and just kind of look around?
Yep.
Like
I
wide
did.
stance?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good
Football pads
guy
laying on
move.
the ground. My girls, they have these tackling donuts now that roll, so they were stuffing each other into the donut and trying to see how far they could push each other.
Did you utter the words on the hop once or twice? Say on the hop?
No, I think I was out there and I was thinking,
That should be the next water cooler debate. What's the best football
I was
slogan?
thinking nobody walks on my field. That's what I was thinking. Nobody walks on my field.
How dare you? How dare you put your foot on my
The
field?
coaches were. The whistles were blowing. They're like, "Run! Don't walk to the drills. Run!" And these little, 5 through 14-year-olds were out there just hustling around. Man, it's great.
You cross
Dude,
you cross the
legs
line,
all
your nuts are
flailing
mine.
out.
Tex over there just looking down the sideline, waiting for somebody to cross the line, being like, "Don't you walk on the field?" All right. Jets season. They've had a crazy off season. Sean Payton is at war with the Broncos because he basically just went scorched earth on them. And then the Jets have won the Super Bowl of the off season. So, but yeah, Sean Payton and Aaron Rodgers had an interview today that was saying, "Oh, keep your coach's name out of your mouth." Or I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
they're having a hard off. Who can be the most hard?
Yeah." Everybody's like, "He shouldn't have said that. It's code." It's like,
no, dog.
is anybody going to sit there and be like, "Hey, the Broncos had a great season last season. It was terrible." Let's just be honest about it.
But this is how close we've come, though. We've come so close to football being back that we're talking about
coaches yelling at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Then a Bears rookie offensive lineman, Darnell Wright, completely demolished the conditioning test when he got to training camp. Do you know why? Because he accidentally trained
cocaine.
No, he's not a shark in the Atlantic Ocean.
It's not a cocaine bear.
No, he accidentally trained for the wide receiver conditioning test.
So he literally is in the best shape of his life right now. That's the only guy who actually is.
Yes, he's the one guy that when they say he's in the best shape of his life, it literally means the best shape of his life. He said, "Yeah, it was pretty easy. I didn't."
He probably got that. He's like, "Man, this NFL really is going to be a lot harder."
Yeah, they're doing hey, mid skill, big skill, and skill. You remember that?
Hey, 110s. He's got to make it in 15 seconds.
Oh man, shout out Rio, letting it all out there, leaving it out there on the field. That's one of the best stories. Oh, okay. Major League. Anything else from the NFL, guys? We're just ready. You can tell we're all yelling at each other about our teams.
We're not weeks anymore. We're days.
Days.
Yes.
Like we're all just sitting here complaining and chopping each other down. We can feel it.
The days of our lives.
Hey, the boys of fall. MLB, Max Scherzer to the Rangers. And they also signed another lefty starter.
Still in the lead. Only by one game right now, though, but still in the lead.
Ooh, it's diminishing.
Yeah, the Astros is a pretty good rivalry going on now between the Astros and the Rangers.
And the
Mariners.
And
the Mariners. We need to win that out because if not, the wild cards look pretty tough as well.
Question. If the Astros take the lead in the division, will you become an Astros fan because they're still in town?
Ooh, Civil War.
Nope.
Texas, the X stands for crossroads in your soul.
Nope.
Angels guy got hit in the face by a pitch. Did y'all see that? That was terrible.
Oh, God.
High and inside, like, I don't know if it hit him in the orbital bone or what, but it was pretty bad. I don't know why I put that on there, but it just stuck out to me. Hey, Ronald Acuna, fastest player to 50 stolen bases because he did it in July. But do we consider that good or not? Because you can only throw over twice.
Okay.
And the bases are bigger.
Braves are the best team in baseball.
Well, I mean,
shout out Dylon.
Goes back to Dylon. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Dylon called it. Said there's going to be a lot more stolen bases now. So
he said, and he quotes, if he could bet on the over for stolen bases, he would have this year.
Absolutely. So I wonder where that is, but that or what that was, but we certainly could go back on that.
You know, if somebody does it in the World Series, you get free Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You want that Taco Bell?
No, you don't. I never
That's the question.
exercise that.
Shout out, Mama Castu's buying a gift card for AK for $25 at Taco Bell, and he still having to pay cash for his order.
Man, I used to kill. So I haven't had Taco Bell in years, but Taco Bell was one of my favorites. Man,
I made the
Love
mistake a few months ago.
yeah.
My bad.
No free shout outs, Taco Bell. Sponsor the How Dare
Come on the
You.
show. Come on the show.
Come on the show. Come on the show. MMA and UFC. Here we go. I wrote down Derek Lewis because he did the Degeneration X. And did you see his quote after the fight?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I don't know if we should read that on air, but holy moly.
He
Just
said
So-
some very nice things of wanting to spend some time with his wife.
Yes, he loves his wife.
And then took his cup out and threw it in the stands.
that smelled great.
You think the fan caught it and went full Little Giants on him and went,
Yep.
You think they chugged the beer out of it?
I think they did a
Oh.
cuppy.
A cuppy?
oh,
Cuppy?
God.
oh man, dude, I'm about to lose it.
Hey,
Gross.
the old Michelob Amberjock.
But so Derek Lewis, he was a heavyweight as heavyweight could be. He was a 265 guy.
Thick, baby. Thick.
And
2 C's.
he lost like 3 fights. He fought for the title, then he lost like 3 fights in a row. So he took some time off, got lean. This was his first fight back from getting lean. He showed up to weight cuts with a 6-pack.
Woo.
And then
A beer?
he comes out last night, flying knee, and lands it. Nobody expected it. Flying knee, lands it, ground and pound, beat the guy, took his pants off, said his balls were hot, did the suck it.
Threw his cup in the stands and then said some really nice things about his wife.
It was hilarious.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
So he did that thing like the guy from Jacksonville that just retired.
Yeah. Masvidal. He did that. He came out. Like, the guy didn't get knocked out with the knee, but he went down and then he ground and pounded him and TKO. Like, everybody was shocked because nobody expects a heavyweight to do something like that.
Love that, dude.
Yeah, because you're always just waiting for – because I was in between those two guys on my lineup.
Yeah.
And I think I faded both of them because I was like, it seems like it's a toss-up. They're heavyweights, and most of the time it's who's going to knock the next one out, you know. So
And Derek Lewis has the most knockouts in UFC, 14 knockouts.
Oh,
Nice.
But he was on a 3-fight skid. He lost 3 fights in a row. So it's like, I picked him, but just because I like him, like, I feel like he's like Schneeds. Like, I'm always gonna just pick him because I like him.
Hey, you can't price him down there.
He was one of
you're
the
not
2 fights that I picked right.
Did they price him too low?
Yeah,
Yes, they did. Yeah, he was like 7,500 or something. Yeah.
You know the rule. You're not pricing him that low. All right, college football. I don't know what's going on with the Pac-12, but apparently they're in shambles. And they can't figure anything out with their TV deal or their conference realignment. And they're losing teams and all this stuff. So, and then the UNC Charlotte coach, y'all see his press conference? He was mad. Did you see it, Eric? Did you see it?
Yeah. Everybody picked him to be last.
And he said, y'all don't have any questions? That's probably because y'all picked us to go dead last in the conference, and that's all we need, baby. And he slapped the mic or slapped the thing and went, and then just walked off the stage.
Total coach move.
I hope
Two
they
taps.
win. Like,
It's never one. It's always 2. All right, 2 claps. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Double tap.
I hope they don't win a game. It'd be hilarious.
No, that would be. I either want them to go undefeated or I want them to not win a game. So it's like I want it to be so far away from like middle of the road.
Yeah, not like next to last.
Just quickly going back to that, I saw there were not a lot of lineups in that 3M that had 6 out of 6. That was crazy. Just by the way. All right. Next is the overall brand rank from Big Game Boomer. Did y'all see this? This means in college football, overall brand rank. Who do you think's number one? From Big
Bama.
Game Boomer. Shout out.
Bama.
Texas.
Texas is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Texas is number one, followed by Ohio State, Notre Dame, Georgia, Michigan, Bama 6, Oklahoma 7, LSU 8, Penn State 9, Oregon 10. So there's a lot more if y'all want to know any other schools, but
No, it's okay.
there you go. Texas was number one. I thought that was. I just had to throw Texas a bone there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the top 10 pregame songs from Big Game Boomer. Till I Collapse was number one from Eminem.
Wrong.
Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill. I've never even heard that song. Is number
Yes,
2.
you have.
Have I?
Yeah, it's what the Eagles ran out to in the Super Bowl.
I don't know that song. I have to listen to it. Maybe I do.
You
Low
would know
Down.
it if you heard it.
Low Down by Lil Baby. I don't know that song.
No.
Lose Yourself from Eminem.
No.
I'm On One by Drake.
No.
This is an abomination. This should be number one, right above it by Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
That should be number one. And then Click by Jay-Z. I don't know if I've ever heard that one. And then No Love by Eminem. And then Trophies by Drake. And then Put On by Young Jeezy. That was the top 10. I'm like, man, we gotta rival this.
Yes.
Should we come up with our top 10 like hype songs for football?
Dude, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Where's Hell's Bells at?
There's only one Black
God.
Saturday.
Yeah, only one. Only one. So there you go. Other news, the 12 and under USA team beats New Zealand 43-1 in their first game. In a baseball. 43-1. I don't know. But who knows? I don't know when that happened, but that was awesome. Let's go USA, baby. We got to come up with a better list than that for our top 10 pregame songs. We got to get on that.
Wait a minute. Oh, is this what you're listening to while you're on the field warming up? Or is it what you're listening to in the locker room? Or is it what you're
I don't know.
It
just says greatest top 10 greatest pregame songs. We got to compile a list. Got to compile a list.
Yeah.
We'll blog it.
Hey, well, yep. Let's do it. All right. And then the last thing was chicken wing flavors. Favorite wing sauce or seasoning by state for chicken wings. What do you think?
Pepper.
What do you think North Carolina's is? I can tell you what lemon peppers
Mustard.
is.
Honey mustard.
Honey barbecue.
Yeah, honey barbecue. There we go.
What?
I've never seen anybody. This is Buffalo Wild Wings flavors?
No, it's just wing sauce. But it's
honey barbecue.
Yep. That's North Carolina, Virginia,
I guess
Florida.
So. Now I think about it, yeah.
Yeah, honey barbecue.
Our brother made some honey barbecue ribs tonight.
There you go.
I'll actually tell them or ask them if they can make it spicy. So I like that little bit of heat, a little spicy honey barbecue.
South Carolina was spicy garlic.
I can go with that right there.
That was Texas too, I think. Yeah, Texas was spicy garlic. Lemon pepper was the state above Texas. I'm not really sure what that is.
Oklahoma.
This one didn't have the names on it.
The state above.
How are you that bad at geography?
State above Texas. Whatever. Tennessee. Shout out Tennessee people who listen to this.
Wait, is that the state beside North Carolina?
Tennessee?
Yeah, state beside North Carolina, Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Salt and vinegar is this. I don't even know.
How dare you?
Salt and vinegar is the one beside Idaho up there.
Wing flavor.
Yeah, bordering Canada beside Idaho. I know that's Idaho.
A salt and vinegar wing flavor.
It's either Washington or Oregon.
There's Wyoming.
No, it's toward the middle.
Montana.
It might be Wyoming or Montana.
Oh,
I guess it's Montana.
Yeah.
It's on
It's
the
bordering
Canada.
Montana.
Yeah, then it's Montana.
Montana, Wyoming. Yeah.
There's a salt and vinegar.
There's a salt and vinegar flavor, and AK doesn't know what state Oklahoma is or Montana is.
Look, this is not a map I'm used to reading. It's divided by wing sauce. I know a lot of stuff. I'm smart in a lot of areas, not geography. So shout out Google Maps. Come on the show.
Okay.
That's your wings off. I 100% did not know what the state of Texas was. I was gonna guess like Missouri or Oklahoma or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, where were we at? I've lost. Oh, there we go. Intersquad Dad-Kings Jamboree.
Dude, how did you not think of like the Red River rivalry?
I don't know, dude. I just geography, like they make Google Maps for stuff like that now. I don't know.
Okay, that's all right.
All right. The Wodamaker, Butch P with 40. Lordy, Butch P has 40. J Vi with 29. Myself with 26. Tex with 21. Tex with 21. Dylon with 3. J Vi will move to 31. I will move to 27 because I won NASCAR, fellas.
NASCAR hasn't calculated yet. There could be.
Oh, here he goes.
Points taken
I did
back.
cash. I did cash in NASCAR though. I threw one in.
I gotta find a way. I gotta find a way to get $5.
I literally I had a dime. It was a dime race. I just threw it in. I doubled my money. I got 20 cents. So there you go.
Nice.
Okay. Now that I've completely embarrassed myself in front of everyone with the my geographic capabilities, that's the show. That's episode 50. I think we did right. It's football season, fellas. Football season, everyone. Way to go. Anything else?
That's it.
Hey, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Rumble, the MillyGOATS, at Twitter, at MillyGOATS, Instagram, at the MillyGOATS, website blog, themillygoats.godaddysites.com, apparel at www.raeo.live.
Can't do it.
Subscribe.
Can't do
Leave
it.
us a rating. Review the show. We do it for you. We'll be back on
Beat drop
Wednesday.
20 seconds ago.